Welcome to Attleboro Update. A splash of color will soon be coming to downtown Attleboro. The city is one of 20 communities across the United States and Canada that has won the opportunity to receive a paint job by Benjamin Moore & Company. The program will include exterior painting along 2 to 3 city blocks in Attleboro, all paid for by the company. This great program is part of Benjamin Moore's promotional campaign called Main Street Matters. Attleboro's Director of City Planning, Ayrassian, was excited about the news, and we spoke with him about the project.
Approximately 3 months or so ago, I was contacted by email from representatives of Benjamin Moore. I believe it was their marketing PR arm of the company. And it said that, congratulations, Attleboro has been selected on a short list from all of North America to receive or to be part of the Benjamin Moore Main Street Matters program. I had not received any telephone calls, no letters or anything, so I'll be honest, I was a little skeptical, so I went along, I contacted them, and I spoke with their PR people. And as it turned out, I spoke to, I think, 2 or 3 people from the company, in fact. I guess there was a program that had already started, and Benjamin Moore had looked throughout North America, United States, and Canada. And as it turned out, Attleboro, out of all the thousands and thousands of communities, got selected on a short list of 100. And I thought immediately that that was it. It was the 100 and we were in. Then it come to find out that thereafter they were going to pick 20 out of the 100. So the deeper I dug, the more information I got. They then contacted me. We stayed in contact. And there was a contest of the 100. Whoever received the most votes from those communities would be considered on the short list of the 20 to be selected. 6 weeks or so ago, an email to my colleagues, City Hall employees, counselors, so forth and so on, and to inform everybody, as many people as I could, that we're on the short list of 100, and I encourage everyone to vote, and come to find out you could vote more than one time, not more than once a day, and through some date in July. As it turned out, we were selected, and so I've, again, since been in contact with Benjamin Moore people, and we're trying to figure out what the next steps are, and that's where we are right now. They're going to come down, we're going to have a meeting with them, and work out all the next steps, and we're going to start painting pretty soon. Who benefits, really, are those entities that will receive the tangible items from Benjamin Moore. And what are those? Those are going to be small businesses, retailers and small businesses in the downtown area, in an area where Benjamin Moore said is 3 blocks worth of area. It didn't say just 3 blocks, where we have to identify precisely what the 3 blocks are. So and I had several questions. Well, can you define it? And Benjamin Moore said, well, in some communities, there are big blocks, and in other ones there are small blocks. So we'll have to come down, do an assessment with you to see what area you're looking to have painted, and then ultimately we will come up with a game plan of 3 blocks worth of area of buildings that we're going to paint. And as it turns out, it's going to be for small businesses. So homes, houses and homes aren't going to be part of the program. It would be small businesses, retailers, and to that effect. Before the Benjamin Moore representatives come to our city, they want to have a flavor of what Attleboro looks like. And they've done this with all the other communities, the other 19 communities. So right now, after I take the videotape, I'm going to send it to Benjamin Moore. They're going to take a look at it, have some idea of the city, pardon me. Then they're going to send their representatives down. They will literally walk with us from street to street, block to block, and start assessing what buildings would, that they'd like to help paint, which ones we wouldn't have paint. Of course, we have to get the permission of the landowners or the building owners too. We can't just go, obviously, and paint. Once we make the selection, where there's agreement among the city, the Benjamin Moore folks, and the building owners and the businesses, Benjamin Moore will then enter into contractual agreements with the retailers or the small businesses one-on-one. So there really isn't any type of like a tri-party agreement between the city, Benjamin Moore, and the private property owner. It would be just between Benjamin Moore and the private property owner. The buildings will be cleaned, whether it's whatever the facade, the front facade, the side facades, it'll be cleaned, scraped, sanded, to a certain extent, not completely. They'll get painted. So they'll do windowsills, door jambs, cornices, and friezes along the sides of the building where there's wood. If you have an entire building that is wood, that they would paint, the entire building. When I sent out the email, then you have that domino effect. One person got it, sent it out to another 20. This person got it, sent it out to another 30, and so forth and so on. So that was during the voting process. Then when we finally got on the short list and actually became one of the 20, I got this absolutely wonderful email from the Benjamin Moore folks again saying, what a proud community you must have, because it was all a function of the number of people that logged on and voted. And it demonstrated that the amount of enthusiasm that people have for this community.